everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Butterfly Diaries. My name is Simone. I am your host and your leader for today's video. First of all, I want to say I sincerely apologize for the delay in between my videos these past couple of weeks. I actually started a new job and the semester was just ending, so I was putting all of my focus into making that coin and making those straight A's, which I got 4 A's and a B. Woo woo. But I'm really sorry, and I promise that I will continue to give you guys videos constantly and on a weekly basis because you deserve that. So I got you. Don't even trip, baby. So today's video, I want to talk about some of the most common stigmas that surround fat girls. There are so many stereotypes about us, and I find it hilarious that people who aren't fat feel the need to tell us fat girls what we do, how we feel, and what we expect in our lives. And I am here to set the record straight. So today I want to explain some of the most common misconceptions about fat girls, prove them wrong, and also add in the perspective of the fat girl that most people don't hear on an everyday basis. So let's begin, shall we? Misconception number 1. Fat people are generally lazy. Wrong. We're regular people, and all people have their lazy moments. But we also have moments where we actually get up and do things. What a shocker, right? Also, a lot of people feel that because we have bigger bodies, that it hinders our mobility and it affects our willingness to get up and do things. But that's not always the truth. Sometimes we just want to sit in bed and watch Netflix all day. Is that a problem? I think not. Misconception number 2. Fat people are sloppy and unkempt. Where's my... Look at me, okay? And look at her. And look at her. And look at her. And look at her. Nuff said. Also, if you see a larger girl that doesn't have the best wardrobe, she may not have access to the resources for her to get those clothes. Truth be told, we can't shop everywhere, and the more common stores that are in almost every area don't carry plus sizes. And if they do, it's not quality plus size clothing. And on top of that, good quality plus size clothing comes at a cost that a lot of people can't afford. So a big girl may want to improve her wardrobe, but she may not have the opportunity to do so. So before you assume that a plus size woman is sloppy by choice, maybe consider the fact that her surroundings may not give her an opportunity to change. Okay? Okay. Misconception number 3. Big girls eat a lot. All I ever hear is, fat girls are always hungry. As if getting hungry isn't normal. Just like you slimmer people, we have to eat. It's literally impossible for a human to go a day without food. I personally used to be so self-conscious when I ate because I always felt like people were staring at me and were always worrying about what I put into my mouth and what I had on my plate. But then I stopped caring because I realized that if you put a basket of cheddar biscuits in front of both a fat girl and a skinny girl, they'll both eat 2 apiece. Misconception number 4. Big girls are desperate for sex. Now, in most situations, if you're a fat girl with a group of slimmer friends, they tend to get more attention than you do. Now, I know in the South, the thicker girls are more of a hot commodity, but I'm from LA, and the look that most of the men tend to gravitate towards is the slim, thick figure, and I am far from that. But just because that look gets more attention doesn't mean that we're desperate to have sex with any man. We're more than just our bodies. And we're allowed to make conscious decisions about our bodies and say no when we're not interested. And even if a fat girl really wants to have sex with someone, it's not because she's fat. It's because she's human, and humans have sexual needs, no matter the size we are. Misconception number 5. Fat girls aren't allowed to have standards. I've been told this several times over the span of my life. You're fat, so you should just take what you can get. No. We're allowed to have preferences. And if someone gives us attention, it's okay for us not to find them attractive. I've had men come up to me and literally tell me, oh, I love big women, as if it's a surprise that someone finds me attractive, or as if that's a shoo-in for them to get with me. So he has to vocalize it so that I'll give him some. If I don't like someone, I'm not gonna force it. If a man doesn't approach me correctly, he will get turned down. I, as a fat woman, deserve the best treatment. I want respect, affection, love, and happiness in a relationship. We want the amazing dates and the beautiful romantic gestures too. Our size doesn't hinder our lovability. Don't exclude us from being courted just because society tells men that they should be ashamed of being attracted to us. Society says a lot of silly things, so I wouldn't listen to them anyway. If anything, we have more to love. The most popular misconception is that fat girls are ashamed of our bodies. The idea of beauty has been so convoluted and it's been reduced to only physical identity. Just because you've been taught that only certain type of women are beautiful doesn't mean it's the truth. Fat women can be confident, and rightfully so. What's so upsetting about a big girl who loves herself? Instead of talking crap about it, learn from it. The public always feels the need to snatch confidence away from women who aren't conventionally beautiful. But that's not right. If a woman is secure in herself, don't take that away from her. Don't assume that she's ashamed. Praise her for who she is and keep it pushing. All fat girls are unique and beautiful. We all come from different backgrounds. We all have different experiences in life. Don't assume that all fat girls are the same just because you experience a certain type of fat girl. There's a beautiful variety of us, and that's what makes us so poppin'. So that's it for today's video. I hope I was able to provide a different perspective on these misconceptions and stereotypes and shed some light on some things that a lot of fat girls don't get to speak about. So thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Don't forget to subscribe, like videos, comment down below, and let me know what you think. So I hope you have a great day. Live your life, be yourself, and don't let anyone tell you any different. Bye!